Congressman, some critics say, look, this is not our war. What say you?
Look, Iran is the greatest state sponsor of terrorism. They back the Houthis, they back Hezbollah, they back Hamas. They have helped fund these operations. And they are a threat and have been working hand in glove with Russia and China. This unholy alliance between these three nations has sought to undermine the United States, undermine our allies, and destabilize the free world. These attacks have been going on for months, and it was long past time that the administration fought back. I think this attack was long overdue, given what has been happening in the Red Sea, given what has been happening on military bases throughout the Middle East, attacks against the United States.
So, Congressman, the Houthis have threatened to retaliate. If they do retaliate, what do we do?
Look, we have to recognize the very real threats that we are facing around the globe. This is one of the most precarious times since World War II. And so people need to recognize that there are consequences to actions. What happened on October 7th, the terrorist attack on Israel, has consequences. And Israel has sought to dismantle Hamas.
Let me press this,
Houthis.
I've got to press this. I'm sorry, but I've got to press this. I've got to press it. The Houthis say they're going to retaliate against us. Okay, they retaliate. What do we do? Do we press even harder? Do we go after Iranian assets? Where would you take us?
Well, with all due respect, Stuart, the Houthis have been engaged in attacks for months.
Okay, now
and the administration.
Then what's next? How far do we go?
Right. Well, listen, Stuart, we are in conflict, and people need to recognize that. I don't know why people are somehow shocked when our military bases have been under attack that we're going to retaliate. Of course we are. And it was long past due that the administration did that. The Houthis can bluster all they want, but if they escalate this, there are going to be consequences for that. With respect to Iran, the bottom line is this. They are the greatest state sponsor of terror. The reason I introduced the SHIP Act earlier this year, and it passed the House, was to go after their funding stream, which is the sale of Iranian petroleum. The biggest purchaser of Iranian petroleum is China. So if we need to recognize the very real threat that is going on and the coordinated effort between China, Russia, and Iran, and the fact is that they are coming after the United States and our allies around the globe. They are seeking to destabilize the free world. And if we want to be oblivious to that fact, then there are going to be damaging impacts on the United States. So we have to recognize the threat.